New alarm bells ringing tonight on the coronavirus outbreak in this country.
Doctors say the virus is spread through droplets when someone coughs or sneezes.
And I think the business community, it's in their interest that people actually stay home.
It's about to get uglier on Wall Street during the coronavirus crisis.
The hospitality industry alone estimates its losses at $800 billion so far.
And doctors I spoke to today say they fully expect things to get worse before they get better.
We immediately had a 70% drop in revenue. And it was literally one day we were at this level of business, and the next day we were down by 60 to 70%. So we had to find a way to pivot the business authentically, still sticking with our core values, still sticking with everything we're showing up to do every day, and get to a point where we would be able to sustain operations and not having to close. In times like this, it's not all going to come out of your head. And sometimes you need to find the examples of others as well and bring them in and make them your own. So we did actually hear about a company that was doing a little bit different than what we ended up doing, but they were using their cafe to support those in the healthcare industry and families who just were running into a hard time and couldn't feed themselves. So we took a look at their program, which they were just doing a couple of things online. And I knew that based off of our customer base and what we do as a company, that we could bring it to the next level.
Down in Boston, we just delivered a bunch of meals to 2 units over at Mass General, and I just wanted to pass along their gratitude and appreciation for all the generosity that you've shown. We're going to go wherever it takes and make sure we're serving every last person that we can serve. For the rest of the week, we're coming back down here tomorrow. We're doing a nursing home. We might do another retail location, might do another supermarket. And so just thank you.
What we did was we started offering our customers the opportunity to buy a lunch for a healthcare worker for $10, and they could do that right online, and we would deliver it.
The Fuel the Front Line program that we're doing is off to an awesome start. You're going to be buying a lunch for a healthcare worker or one of the janitorial staffs that are on the front line in our hospitals and walk-in clinics, that type of thing around here.
Currently, we're over 1,100 lunches in the last 5 weeks. We've delivered them everywhere from Boston all the way up to Manchester. We're going to Concord. So we're talking an 80-mile radius that we've been out. The way that we've approached it is, if these people are going above and beyond, putting their life on the line every day, then if I have to drive 60 miles to bring 50 people sandwiches and bagged lunches, that's nothing. That is nothing for me to do. It's a couple hours in the car. And the impact that makes is far beyond what's going to come out of my time and our company's efforts. So it really is a wonderful thing, and it's continuing to go. It's starting to get some attention, so that's great.
A coffee house in Hampstead is helping to fuel the front line. Beantowne Coffee House has delivered more than 1,000 lunches to frontline workers since the start of April.
It really does mean the world, not only to us and our employees who have been able to keep their jobs during this time, but more importantly, the people who are doing the real hard work and caring for all of us.
It brings tears to my eyes almost every time, because you see them, they come out, and the way that we go about it is we'll call ahead and we'll say, okay, we're here. They come out, so we do all the PPE and all that stuff, and I will either put the bags in their vestibule or we'll put them, on a cart that they put out in front, and they're coming out with a bunch of different emotions. Honestly, they're exhausted. They're just exhausted, and you can just see the exhaustion in their eyes. But they're also very, very grateful. And when they see how much food is actually showing up, the smiles just come. Will we continue this going forward is a really interesting question, because just the other day we were talking about this, and we're going to have something. We're going to have something. I don't know if it's going to be for hospital workers or what it's going to be, but we're throwing around a lot of other ideas of having a mechanism there through our store for people to be to support things that are important to them in the community. So I think the way that might take shape is just having a Beantowne fund that always has a bucket of money in it. And the thing that we've been very successful at in the past, which has always been just a great source of pride in the company, is that we show up when things just go wrong for people. So you're living your life, you're doing your thing, everything's great, and all of a sudden your house burns down, or there's a massive car accident, or there's a medical emergency. When you think about how to engage your community, you're always looking for the need. So you start with the need and you start with the love, and you go, okay, what do people need right now? And they need hope right now, and they need someone to tell them, to give an example that it's going to be okay, because it will be okay eventually. Whatever that new normal is, we're all going to find our okay. What you can do through this pandemic to bring things forward and to help keep you in business, start with the need, add love, and then figure out the action.